Hi, I'm Rebecca Liebman. I'm the co-founder and CEO of LearnLux. We help people in their 20s and 30s learn personal finance skills through online interactive learning tools and connect them to the resources they need to take action immediately. Right now, financial literacy isn't a priority in the education system at any level. There are resources online, but they're too wordy and dense, and so people get frustrated and don't use them. And because of that, many young people miss out on their prime investment period in their 20s and 30s. At the same time, there are huge financial institutions spending millions of dollars trying to connect to the millennial market, and they haven't had success. We fill that gap. I met Jessica Glennie when she was 22, just graduating college and about to start her marketing career. She was frustrated because she couldn't figure out what type of retirement account to open, and there were no resources to help her. She used LearnLux and our online interactive learning tools to simulate what her options could look like. Now Jessica is learning the financial skills she needs for life, and our financial partners are opening themselves up to a market they could never reach before. There are 80 million millennials in the United States trying to make financial decisions every day with minimal resources to help them. Millennials are the largest generation to date. They have the highest spending power, the most potential for wealth transfer, yet trust financial services the least. In a study of 100 brands, millennials rank the top 4 big banks as their least favorite. But last year, these same financial institutions spent $7 billion trying to connect with the millennial market. $7 billion. They're expecting that a 24-year-old will Google a term like Roth IRA, when in reality, nobody knows to Google the term Roth IRA to begin with. That's where we come in. We reach people where they are. We work with colleges and universities, alumni associations, and HR departments to distribute to people when they need financial information most. We work with colleges and universities to help students understand how to finance college and start to build credit. We distribute through alumni associations so that they can have a high-quality touch point, helping their students with all of their first big financial decisions right out of school. And we work with HR departments to distribute as new employees are opting into their 401k and learning about all of their new employee benefits. From there, our users have a seamless process. They answer 5 questions, and based on that, we show them what big decisions they should be thinking about. And then we show them what they have access to based on their current financial status. Our users are loving it. We get love letters. We've had hundreds of love letters from users coming in telling us how we've changed the way that they feel about making financial decisions. Just a little breakdown on our current, what our current user base looks like. So we've helped about 30,000 people make financial decisions so far. We have 54% women, which is more than any other financial technology product in the market. 30% of our users have a graduate degree in medical law or business, so highly educated group of people. And about 27% are first-gen or international students. Financial services is taking notice, and they're all trying to figure out how to work with us. So we're doing some really exciting contracts where we can actually license our software to financial companies and give this to schools for free so that they can give it to the people who need it most. And we're just getting started. Our goal is to create a new vertical in financial services to make personal finance accessible to the majority of people who think they're bad at finance, when in reality, finance is just bad for them. We've started by creating the Millennial Financial Services brand. That's allowed us to have millions of data sets on how people make financial decisions. Internally, we're using that to create AI for financial decision making, and we're adding chat functionality where we can actually talk to people in the exact language they use when they talk about finance. And that brings us to our goal of creating a new vertical and making finance more accessible. Other companies have tried to do financial literacy, but our team still saw a gaping hole, and we created our 4 values and ultimately our biggest differentiators around what we wish existed in the marketplace. First, we're financial education, not advising. Second, we teach finance in a way that anyone can understand, no matter their background. Third, we're free for our user. And lastly, we connect our users to a financial institution so they can take action immediately. My co-founder and I started this company a couple years ago after we saw our dad get laid off, and we realized that the majority of people in our generation had only ever seen a recession or coming back from a recession and did not trust financial services. My co-founder was working in banking, and I was working at a lab at MIT surrounded by brilliant PhD students, and none of them could figure out how to open a retirement account. Since we've started, we've had some amazing success. We were actually both in school when we started the company. So we got our initial funding from First Round Capital's Dorm Room Fund, General Catalyst Rough Draft Ventures, and last January, we were some of the youngest people in Forbes 30 Under 30. We do this every day because we can imagine a world where people are making financial decisions out of education instead of fear. Thank you.